The show you're about to watch contains adult language and adult material. If you're under 18 or easily offended, this show is not for you. Hey, all you sexy sinners. Welcome to Hangin in the Hayloft. This is my beautiful co-host, Corby.
Hi.
How's everybody doing tonight? So, we had a kind of exciting week this week.
Is it exciting?
I think it is. I mean, my hands do anyways.
Do they?
My jazz hands think that...
You touched them once.
Monday, in case nobody... What?
Talking to myself.
Okay. In case nobody knows or lives under a rock, Corby had a boob job. So how you
I'm
feeling?
in pain. I'm in pain today. So it hurts, but they gotta fall because they're really high up right now. So I have to wear this elastic band to help push them down, and my muscles are spasming, and so yeah, I'm ready to go back and sit in my chair.
Was it as bad as you thought it was going to be?
Yes and no. I mean, everybody kind of said, oh, it's so much pain, you're not going to want to do anything. But I've been able to get up and do some things. I've been able to move around just slowly. I can't do much with my left side because that one got the bigger implant put in. But yeah, it's just the soreness, the constant aching, the muscle spasms. Well, kind of gets to you after a while.
The doctor said that they really had to work at your left side to get that one in because it was so your muscles were so attached to your ribs, and I mean he said because it was so
muscles.
Yeah. It was it just because it was so small of an area,
right?
That he really had to work it in to get it into where it's at now.
Which, if y'all don't know, my breasts were two very big, different sizes. One was...
like a C cup?
And I would say almost a B cup, so like the size of an orange. And the other was more like a small cantaloupe.
Yeah.
And you could really tell the difference. So it had always bothered me, and I've always wanted to get them evened up, and... if I'm going through this kind of pain to even them up, I'm going to go bigger. So we definitely went bigger. Hello, Rob and Jenna. They just joined us. So
hey, Rob and Jenna. But yeah, I mean, I think all in all, you've handled it really well. I mean, you really have. I mean, that first day you were like, oh my God, it hurts. And then...
when I first woke up, I was a little whiny. I think they kicked me out because I was so whiny.
A little?
I was a little whiny.
A little.
It hurt, okay? It hurt.
The nurse had to shush you when she sat you up. Yes.
That's kind of funny. So, but...
But day 2, she was better. I made sure that she had all her pills and... got all of her rest, and she's just been laying around the house. I mean, we've both been sleeping in the recliner in case she needs me. You know.
And we've had the best sleep ever, sleeping in those recliners. We might really move him to our bedroom.
Fuck the bed.
He doesn't snore.
Well, I don't snore anyways.
Oh, but you do. But we can't cuddle, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I haven't really woken up much at night. A couple times I've woken up in pain and had to take some pain pills, but really not waking up at night. So.
Well, I'm sure everybody's happy that you're feeling better and up and moving. I know I am. I actually got to go back to work on Thursday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So, which was really slow day, not compared to today, but I think, as I told you before, if you want the results that you are looking for, I definitely think you ought to look at getting the lift.
Which I probably will. I heard the lift is 100 times worse, more pain. So we'll see. But it won't be this year. There's no way. They really need to drop. I mean, one is all the way up here. You can see a little bit of the bulge. It's all the way up here. So it has got to come down. This one is dropping nicely. Not as high up, but... So yeah, they've got to drop, and then they will fluff, and we'll see. They might be in perfect position.
You never know. We don't know.
We don't know until it's done. But it can take up to 3 months before they're fully where they're going to settle. So I'm hoping over the next week or two, they drop drastically, and I can get to some normalcy. So just wearing this elastic band causes more muscle spasms in my ribs.
Well, and your body hates you anyways.
Yes.
So it doesn't help.
It doesn't.
But in the end, my hands will be happy. So
yeah. he finally got to touch them today. He helped me shower, and I'm wearing his clothes. I've been wearing his Hawaiian shirts just because they button up, and I don't have much button up stuff. So.
But she's gonna flaunt them puppies once they're healed.
A little bit.
So, anyways, but yeah, and I'm glad you're up and moving around. You're definitely looking a lot better.
I did a couple things today. I cleaned up a little bit.
You smell better now too.
Thank you.
So, I feel that when you're getting into the lifestyle, especially as a couple, I feel that your biggest fear is loss, losing your partner.
Yeah.
The woman, thinking that she's going to lose him or he's going to lose her or whatever. I think that's one of the biggest fears in when you're just jumping in. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. Or worried, is this a trap? Is he asking me to do this so he can throw it back in my face later? Or if I do this, is it going to be thrown in my face later? So yeah, is this going to cause a fight? The tit for tat. You did it, so I get to do it. Yeah, I think that is.
And I mean, that's one thing. If both you and your partner are in it together, and you both agree, and you agree on the rules and the boundaries, I mean, you're always going to have you are your own worst enemy when it comes to the lifestyle. Know that you guys have agreed to do this. Communication before, after, possibly during. I mean, depending on how things roll, but if you're not feeling it, stop. I mean, if you're, just know that your partner is in it with you, and they love you, and they want to see you fulfill your fantasies just as much as you want to see them fulfill their fantasies. Am I hitting that right?
But the fear of
what I'm thinking is
scaring them off.
Yeah, that. What I'm thinking, or it is this other guy going to fuck my wife better than me? Is he bigger than me, or is she tighter than I am, or is she, does she do this differently than I do? Right. Does that make sense? What I'm trying?
Yeah, that they're gonna leave for someone else because they were. Yeah,
that they're going to think that he's gonna fuck her better than he can. I mean, I'm sure there's many men out there that could probably fuck you better than me. But, on a good day, I'm not going to deny it. On a good day, I can last 15, 20 minutes. I'm not young anymore. I don't fuck like I used to. But on a good day, 30 minutes. But I'm sure but you, if it gets too long, you get, okay.
I get bored.
Yeah, you get bored, and you're checked out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
And we have a rule that You don't do anything with other people that you don't do to me.
Yeah.
If you're going to go down on someone for an hour, I expect you to start going down on me for an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, don't do something with them that you're not going to do with me. Now, anal is a totally different ballpark. We've got another rule on that. But as far as if I'm not giving him head, I should not be giving someone else head. If it's like, I don't like giving head, but then I'm going to go do it for someone else, that's not, no. Or sexy pictures. If someone asks me for a picture, okay, if I've got one in my roll, I might send an old picture to them. But I'm not going to jump up and go specifically take a picture for someone.
That's for me.
He gets the first pictures every time. So, and we haven't done pictures in a while.
No, we haven't.
We're going to have a photo session once my boobs drop.
How you doing, Frank? But, what'd you do?
Well, I was looking to see where Frank came in, and he did.
I see it on my
came
screen.
on that screen, didn't come on this
But,
one.
yeah, I mean, there's that's just remember, I mean, the whole anal thing, if you really want to try anal with that down there, by all means, we can try it. But, most women would probably run away from that.
Yeah. Just size-wise. It's... whew.
But just always remember that, you guys have are doing this together, and don't overthink that this guy is fucking her better, or she's tighter than I am, or whatever. It's all added spice to your relationship. That's all the lifestyle is. You are number one in her eyes, and she is number one in my eye. I had to think about that. You just can't overthink it.
Right.
I mean, it's.
But you also don't want to underthink it either. You want to make sure that you've covered all your bases, all the rules. You don't want to get in the middle of it and be like, oh, no, this is a new rule. You need to have your intentions and what you're expecting laid out for your partner, not for the people you're playing with, because there's no expectations and all that. But at least let your partner know that, hey, I expect you to abide by our rules. We put forth, you're not doing this, I'm not doing that. And, stick to it. Because it does get...
You get in that moment. You get in the moment.
And it's not... I wouldn't call it pure pressure. But you are, in a sense, kind of like, oh, this person asked me for a nude. I'm going to... he doesn't ask me for nudes anymore. So if someone asks me for a nude, it's something I haven't had for a while. But we've got a collection of nudes. It doesn't change that much unless you have surgery. But, so, I mean, you could get in the moment of, oh, this is new, fun, and exciting. But remember, you got to do that for your partner first. So, yeah, you can get caught up in the moment, and your rule could slip your mind for a minute, but you got to bring it back and acknowledge that, hey, yeah, I got caught up in the moment.
Which I've done before.
Yeah, you have. And you've apologized for how you made me feel, or how...
I don't know if you have ever been caught up in the moment with I don't with us anyways. I don't know about the other.
I don't think so. Not to the extent.
I'm more in the moment, like.
You react at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't.
I don't.
But, just keep it in your mind.
But I'm submissive.
You are.
So, me getting
You're
caught
a
up in the
switch.
moment... Yeah, I'm a switch. But me getting caught up in the moment, to a certain extent, I want to be dominated. Now, the BDSM, that is just me and him. But I want a man that's going to take charge and show me he's interested. I'm not saying you got to ravish me and grab me and throw me over your shoulder and take me up to a room. But I mean, show the interest. Take that first step. Do the initiative. That's what I'm more turned on about, is a guy taking the first step and showing me that, yeah, I'm into you. Let's go. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting there like two virgins going, what do we do?
Right. But yeah, I just always remember, again, this is just added spice in your relationship. That's all it is. You're not looking for other relations. Well, you might be. I mean, but
Could be looking for a throuple.
Yeah.
Or a
is that poly, right?
or a poly.
So
A throuple, I don't think is technically a poly.
no,
I think
all three
poly
of
is
them
4.
no, poly is 3, I think. No, poly
Throuple is 3.
yeah, throuple. That's where I was thinking. Throuple is 3. Poly is you date somebody, I date somebody, we're together.
Yeah.
But it's if you guys have discussed all of your relationship and your boundaries and stuff, don't overthink it. It's just added spice, and at the end of the night you get to reclaim each other, either sexually or communication wise. I mean, that is my all-time favorite, is reclaiming. I love reclaiming Corby. So that's just doesn't happen very often, but
we don't play it very often
no,
either.
no. And we're not picky. It's just, well, I mean,
I would say yes, we are kind of picky because we don't want to be sport fucking. And we don't want to just be, okay, yeah, sure. You're ready, I'm ready, let's go. We want the connection. We want some form of, I'd like to know your first name.
I mean, strangers, we've talked about strangers.
We
before.
have, and that would be more of like when we're on vacation.
Right, where we're never going to see them again.
We're never going to see those people again. Not, we're just going to go to the Walmart and pick someone. But, so yeah, the connection. So we are picky when it comes down to it.
But not as picky as others as we could be.
Yeah, we could be pickier. But, it just came back up saying Robin Dinner. Came back in.
So, for anybody that's new in the lifestyle or trying to get into the lifestyle,
just a refresher.
Oh, I'm going down to 3. I don't want to go to 3. No? Yeah,
yeah
we are in 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. Or yeah, even just a refresher for anybody that's seasoned in the lifestyle. These are what I think are the 4 best tips for new swingers. 1, clarify everything. You want to clarify your boundaries, your rules, what you're into, what you're not into. Talk about your fantasies. To ask your partner about their fantasies. There's never any. There's never any. What do I want to say? Not enough communication. I hope that makes sense. Excuse me.
You want to over communicate.
Yes, you do. You want to over communicate when you're getting into this lifestyle. Work with your partner and figure out what your boundaries are, what your rules are, what you're into, what you're not into, what they are willing to do, what they're not willing to do, and let them know what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. I mean, I think that would be a number one thing is bring it up first. Bring up that, hey, would you be interested in this? If not, done. Don't.
Right. I mean, there's going to be times that you're not going to think about it until it happens. I guess, what do you do then?
What do you mean by... Okay, so say we didn't agree on this whole anal thing. Okay?
Okay.
And a girl says, fuck me in the ass. And I said, okay, let's do it. But you didn't know about it. Is that kind of what you're...
Yeah, I mean, or you never discussed titty fucking. Okay. I got some new boobs. We've never had this conversation. And we're in the midst of playing, and the guy says, I want to try out those titties. What do? Do we say, okay, well, wait a minute, we need to have a sidebar?
No.
Or do we give each other the look?
Right.
Do we, how do you approach that?
I think... you and me, we have the look. I listen. Like when I'm busy, I listen. I don't always feel.
Yeah, you don't feel a tap out.
But I mean, when you're in the middle of playing, whether I'm playing or not, I listen. And if I hear that, I would look over and be like, "You're good."
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just when you're in that situation, you're just gonna have to know the look,
Right?
know,
but I mean,
or
things
shake
like
your head
that,
yes or no.
Yeah, things like that are gonna come up. Things that you didn't even
Yep.
think about talking about. You're gonna be in a situation where you're gonna have to make that decision on the fly. Now, afterwards, you and your partner can talk and be like, you know what, I didn't think about this coming up. How do we move forward? Were you okay with the whole situation? Were you not okay with it? So, I mean, yeah, over communicating, but there's always going to be some small thing that you didn't even think about because it just slipped your mind. I mean, my boobs were never big enough to do some titty fucking. They will be now. So, Robin Jenna made a comment saying, think it's important to know people's names, real names, not fake names. So, yeah,
I mean, it is. It really is.
Need to know their names. Not only for, just, hey, Tom, how you doing? But also for safety. I mean, if you don't know these people's names, you don't need to have their social security number and their address.
Yep.
But to at least have their names, so if something does go horribly wrong, they kidnap you, you can report.
Or get pregnant. I mean,
Lord.
It happens.
Oh. Or there's the
HIV or SIDS, or not SIDS.
STDs.
Yeah, STIs, STDs, yeah.
So, yeah, having real names is important. I know some people want to be discreet because of their jobs or their lifestyle or their kids or their families, whatever. But if you're going to be intimate with someone, you should know their name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how I feel. And somebody else might not feel the same way, but yeah. I think if I gave a fake name, I wouldn't even answer to it. I would forget that I told you my name was Sabrina.
Someone tries calling me John, I just ignore him.
Right? Like, who the fuck are you talking to? But, so, yeah. What's your next one there?
When you're getting into the lifestyle, don't figure it out as you go. I mean, that just kind of ties in with the first one. But have a plan. I mean...
the what ifs.
Yeah. Have a plan of the what ifs. Have a plan of what if this happens, what if he says this, or what if he sends that, or know your role. Mm-hmm. And with your partner and your relationship. Yeah. If you're walking down a river, you're not going to
walking down the river?
Well, like along the side of the, you know what I mean. If you're walking along the river and you see like stones, in the middle of it, and you're like, oh, that'd be cool. Don't figure it out. Step on a stone. Step on the next stone. Figure that out. You see what I'm saying? One step at a time, and try to figure out each step that you want to take when getting into the lifestyle.
Okay.
Is that a...
Yeah, I don't think I understood the river analogy, but I'm understanding what you're saying.
Where, like...
go through your list of what if this happens, what are we going to do? How are we going to react? And you're not going to know how you're going to react until you're in the moment. And that should be a clear getaway plan, I guess. Like, if this happens and we're not comfortable with it, how do we get out of it? Mm-hmm. How do we stop? Well, we're all adults. We all know that no means no. So you just stop. You say, okay, I need to take a break. And yes, as a female, I'm not picking on the guys, but guys can be
assholes,
pushy, assholes. They're worried about their needs. They are here to have a good time. And I'm not saying every guy is like this, but in my experience, when you get a guy all hot and bothered and he is raring to go, hi, watch your elbow since you're getting closer. that if you start saying, whoa, I need to take a breath, he gets more in your face. Like, oh, come on. And he gets more grabby. And that's when you've got to be stern and just, no. We're going to stop now. And yeah, he could get upset. He could be cool with it. A lot of things can happen, but you need to discuss that with your partner. How are you going to help me get out of this situation when I say Omaha?
That's where I was going to go.
Oh.
You have a safe word.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily just because you're into BDSM, but have a safe word. If the guy's not listening or the woman's not listening, you know, pull a Peyton Manning. Omaha, Omaha, you know.
If you ever yell Omaha in bed with me,
pull a Peyton Manning.
Oh.
But I mean, just that's where it says don't. You know, that's why I say don't figure it out as you go.
Yeah, have a plan.
Have a plan. Have a safe word that you both know. Red. You know, if I just
you're going to yell out something.
You're right.
And if you can't remember your safe word, find rhyming words. You know, or you know, your partner should know. Hey, something's wrong here. She's yelling,
Omaha, Omaha.
And our safe word is Oswald. I think she forgot it. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, having that communication to get out of things or to be like, okay, I need to stop. Instead of, figuring out as you go is to a certain extent is okay, but you need to at least know how to get out of a situation that you're not ready to be into.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to run through 10,000 scenarios of anything that can happen. I mean, what if a guy pulls up in a van and he's got cupcakes? I'm getting in the van.
You're screwed.
I mean, I'm going to get the cupcakes. So, you know, at least my partner would know, okay, she's got cupcakes. She's fine.
She's good. Tip number 3 is continuously work on yourself. As a man, you're going to have issues. Again, you have this and you got that. Don't let that get in your head. Work past that. Use the fingers. Use a toy. Use your tongue. You know, you need to continuously work on yourself. There's been many times that I've had to work on myself, just in our relationship. Since joining the life, well, we've met in the lifestyle, but since we got together, I mean, I've made huge changes since we first met.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still continuously changing. You know, I don't drink nearly as much as I used to. I mean, I was going on to be a raging alcoholic, especially when my mom died. I mean, that was horrible. But there's always going to be something that you can improve on. Communication. There were times where I would talk to somebody and be like, oh, shit, I forgot, babe. Or something. You know, just... There's always going to be something to continuously work on improving yourself. And that could even be opening up a little bit more at events. You know, introducing yourself to somebody new. Being a little bit more outgoing. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense, what I'm laying down?
Yeah. And I have found in working on myself, if it's my idea, it goes much better than if it wasn't my idea. If, like, for his birthday one year, I was running all over this hotel gathering supplies to have him tied up and blindfolded for women or men to just have their way with him. That was my idea. I put the plan in motion. I got everything in line. He had no clue this was going on until the 2 guys came in and tied his ass up. So he's like, whoa, what's going on here? Had it been his idea that, hey, honey, I want I want to be tied up. I want to be blindfolded. And I just want women all over me. I most likely would have not been comfortable with it. Because one, it was for his birthday. Like, why wouldn't you want me for your birthday? Why would you want someone else for your birthday? But since it was my idea, it was, this is hot. And I was recording. There was a couple people that did not want to be recorded. So we had a private session for those people. Again, that was my idea. That was actually the first night that a man went down on him.
Yep.
And after it had happened, I knew what was going on. That person did not want to be recorded. So I had a private session, didn't want anybody else to know what was going on. But then afterwards, Travis started asking me, who was it? Who was that? I was kind of scared because I felt like I may have crossed a line. That, yeah, it might be his fantasy to get hit by a guy, but what if it was just a talking fantasy, not a real thing? So I was kind of scared when I told him. But when I did, he was like, are you serious? Really? Like, he got all excited.
I mean,
he was good.
he was the only one that really got me halfway hard.
Right?
I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
There was a couple other situations where I could feel the mood in the room. Things were starting to progress, but it was going really slow. Like, we were all at the high school prom and nobody wants to dance. We all want to dance, but nobody knows how to get started. So there's been a couple times where I have taken the first step, and it's been my initiation to start it. So I was all for everything that happened with it. Had it not been my idea, had I not initiated it, I may have felt kind of forced into it. And that would have made me uncomfortable. That would have brought up other emotions and triggers and stuff. But for me, working on myself, if it's my idea, not that his ideas aren't good, I cope with it better. The end result is better.
So if I throw an idea in your head, make it your idea.
Subliminally. Yeah, subliminally. Yep. Not that it would... we've had situations where we've tried playing and I felt pushed into it. I felt forced into it. And there was resentment. There was, I didn't have any fun. I wasn't wanting to do this. Every time you do that, it looks like you're farting.
Sorry. I can't do that on live.
Well, then put it away. He's vaping.
I'm vaping.
Or farting on me. Either one. But, you know, and that's my demon to fight, to control on whether it's my idea or his idea. I want to live out my fantasies. I want him to live out his fantasies.
And I ask you.
I know, but I still feel ashamed of my fantasies, or I feel that they are pushed aside. So I just kind of bury them deep down, and they come out every now and then.
And I mean, I want them to know that I do ask you.
Yes, you do. But I mean, even making it your idea, that could be the thing that pulls you out of your shell and helps you experience things too. So if your partner is constantly asking for a threesome or to do bondage, think about it in a way that it's you wanting this. That, you know, I do kind of like being tied up a little bit. Maybe we could alter this and you could do sensual touch instead of whips and chains or
paddles or cloggers.
I mean, kind of alter it to where you have accepted what's going to happen, and you know, it just makes it easier for me. That's my experience. Making it my idea, it goes smoother, I think. Do you agree? Or
yeah.
no?
Well, I mean, yeah. But that's like you said, that's a demon that you need to work on. Mm-hmm. It's a continuous working. I mean, there's things that I'm still working on. I mean, not that. Our communication. I've been working really hard. I mean, on our communication, but like, no matter where you go in your in your journey in the lifestyle, there's always going to be a way to better yourself. Always. No one is ever perfect, and you're never going to be perfect. But just know that there's a way to make things a little better for you and your partner.
Yeah.
With the continuous change.
Yeah. And your perspective on it.
Open your eyes. Open your mind.
Everyone's reality is their perspective of everything.
There's no right or wrong way to do the lifestyle.
Exactly.
I've always said the lifestyle is to choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
And there's always room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so, I mean, and you could even say to your partner, babe, I think you should work on this. Or she could tell me, I think you need to work on this. And, and that's where you need to have your active listening.
You need to stop talking with your hands because you're about to hit me in the boob.
Really?
Yes, I'm just watching your hands just come closer and closer.
I always talk with my hands. So anyways, am I making you nervous?
A little bit, but...
and as you're getting into the lifestyle, it's kind of like going to church,
Let us pray.
Seek out the same community.
Yeah.
If you're a Christian, you're going to want to practice with Christians, not Buddhists. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're Catholic, you're not going to want to practice Islam.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, if you and your partner are really dead serious on trying this, there are groups, not just in the barn. There's actually a pineapple lifestyle 101. I can't remember what it's called. There's a page on Facebook for 101 group. There's like thousands of people in there. Go to your nearest club. A lot of them you can Google. I mean, there's one in Des Moines that was supposed to be hidden, but you can Google it. Don't understand that. But, I mean, there's all kinds of apps.
Right. Well, and there's, like, if you ask us, is there a group in Chicago? Yeah, we know of a group in Chicago. Mm-hmm. We can point you to that in that direction. Or we know people from Omaha. We can send you to those people, and they can point you to other places in the Omaha, Nebraska area. We know people down at Lake of the Ozarks. We can point you in that direction. So whatever type of adventure you're wanting, if you're wanting to be more into bondage or more into poly or more into
just swinging.
Just playing. Just playing. There's different communities, different places to find what you're looking for.
Not necessarily us. Reach out to other people in the barn. If you're in the barn, you might be watching this and wondering what the hell the barn is. The barn is our lifestyle-friendly community group we have on Facebook. It's a hidden group, and anybody is welcome to join. Reach out to other people and obviously ask permission before you message somebody.
But how do you ask someone if you can message them without messaging them?
Comment on one of their posts, or if they're in the chat, tag them. That's a legitimate question that people are going to ask. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, so like say you post something on the barn. Mm-hmm. They can put the @ symbol and tag you. May I PM you? I got a question for you.
Okay.
Something along those lines.
Okay.
Or if you're in the chat, you can still use the tag. I think everybody pretty much knows that. Can I DM you? Quick question, whatever. But someone in the barn or any of these other groups can point you in the direction that you need to go. The barn is all about. The barn is all about supporting other groups as well. So if you know of any groups that maybe we can all work together, because we're the barn is to help lift up other groups. We're not here to compete with anybody.
No. There's too many groups to compete with. I mean, and to think that we have the answers to what everybody's looking for or every situation.
This is just our opinions.
This is just what we've been through. I mean, 98% of our stories is shit that we've been through.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, other people have been involved too, but 98% of the time is shit that we've been through, and we're just passing along our knowledge.
But like I said, it's. Are you okay? Cramp it again?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about just making those connections in the community that you're in, and then I mean that's how I got in it. I got into one small group, and I got into another, and it just kind of spiderwebbed out, and now I'm in all these groups. Not very active in hardly any of them except for the barn, but it's excuse me. But if you make these connections in all these groups, one way or the other, you're going to be able to make those connections and get into the BDSM, into poly, into
experience the things that you're wanting to experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I am sure that somewhere there is a group connected to our group that is for Furbies. I don't know.
There could be.
But I'm sure somebody in our group knows about that. If you wanted to make a post and say, hey, anybody got any information about Furbies or role-playing? A murder mystery dinner party thingy, naked party thing. We'll play with that.
I was kind of thinking purge theme.
A purge thing. We don't want to kill everybody.
No,
just the maid.
Just dress up as purge people.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways,
Sorry.
but there's many ways to get into that, get into the lifestyle, and to be able to reach out to your community. All kinds of apps, all kinds of groups.
Mm-hmm.
It's even on TikTok. I follow, as you guys probably know, I follow quite a few people on TikTok, and a lot of this is where I get my ideas. Just by scrolling through TikTok. Oh, that's a good idea, and I'll write it down. It's and it's just that's the only way you're gonna. I shouldn't say only. That's one way you're gonna grow in the lifestyle, is to partner with these communities that we have.
Well, the only way you're going to know about anything is if you ask questions.
Yep.
And if you don't ask, nobody's going to volunteer the information.
They don't know you.
They don't know that that's what you're looking for. You would be surprised. I guarantee if you put a post out there asking about a question about one specific kink or fetish that you're into, toes, feet, dressing up, undressing, whatever, you are going to find somebody and you're going to be like, oh, really? You're into that too? I would have never guessed that. Because we keep our private lives private.
It's too not socialized. Not socialized. I don't.
Commercialized?
No, not commercialized. It's society. Society has got you brain warped that it's not okay to talk about that. Whereas if you're in the lifestyle, it's fine.
Yeah. You can ask about anything.
Lifestyle is the most laid back,
accepting people.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so just seek out that your community or communities that you're interested in, and it'll open your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Well.
So, anyways, we've got a few watchers, but
a couple. Nobody's commenting.
That's
that I'm seeing.
That's fine. Maybe they're just listening. So, what is the difference between social swinging and spicy swinging?
I'm not making a racist joke on that one. So, what is the difference?
In my opinion, social swing, there's many ways you can swing. They're not just one way to swing. It's not just flipping partners, and there's a lot of ways to do it. Social swinging is you get the enjoyment of talking to other people at clubs, events, etc., etc., etc. Versus spicy swinging is where you get the spiciness, the foreplay, the swapping.
So it's like light play and hard play?
Kind of, you could say.
Okay.
Yeah. Social swinging being like flirting, talking.
But nothing happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like the idea of...
You're just getting your feet wet, but not your dick wet.
Yeah. Getting to know people. And your partner's okay with maybe a kiss or whatever, but nothing more than that. I like both.
Yeah.
I love talking to people. For some reason, people don't like talking to me.
Oh, they do too. I'm the so I would rather have a conversation with you face to face. I'm not a texter. I'm not a messenger. I don't want a big old crowd around either. So, I mean, I would rather have that one-on-one connection, that one-on-one conversation. Because, number one, I have no clue what I'm going to say. And I want to see your reaction to what I do say. Whether it's serious or funny or just having conversation. I would rather see your expression and how you are taking what I'm saying. Do you have a sense of humor like I have? Are you uptight and prudy? I'm going to figure that out by talking to you, not by texting you.
With your Scooby-Doo hat.
Yes, my Scooby-Doo team.
But, I mean, what do you guys like? Do you guys like the social swinging? Like, you like the interactions, the partying? I mean, or do you guys like the spicy swinging? I mean, like I said, I like both. I'm not going to deny it. I am a total, what's the word? Give me attention. I love attention.
You're an attention whore.
Yes, I am. I'm not going to deny. I am an attention whore. I love the attention. But the spicy, which doesn't happen very often, but I like the spicy too. Not necessarily for me, but for you. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, I see Rob and Jenna said both. That's, and I think 90% are probably going to say both.
Both, yeah. Because 90% of us want the connection. We want to have something in common with those people that we're going to invite into our beds. So.
Well, I mean, like, not that we're going to play with them because we can't, but the couple that's coming over next weekend. We have that connection with them. We've done other things with them, but I mean, there might be that chance we have at a later time, maybe some soft swap, but it'll never be It'll never be a full swap.
Right.
But and that's that connection that we have with them. They are.
Awesome.
We love these people.
We love everyone.
But yeah, we do. It's I'm not playing favorites, but it's like use that social swinging to get into the spicy swinging. If you guys don't need that connection, then forget the social and just get into spicy. I mean, it's whatever your cup of tea is, it's, I like to get to know people. I like talking. She's a people watcher.
Yes.
I
want to know what kind of crazy you are. Does your crazy match my crazy? If
you see me at an event, you'll see me go person to person, person to person, and that's just talking. That's not fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, I am the social butterfly. You're the introvert.
I would say, I'm more introvert than you are.
And I am
extrovert.
I am very extrovert.
Yeah.
I
want to go out and do things. I'm not, a shut-in by no means. But I want to see, I mean, as a woman, for safety reasons, I want to see what I'm getting into. I want to make sure I am aware of all of the emergency exits. I want to know that, excuse me, that there is an escape route if there's a fire. If shit goes down, I ain't going to jail for nobody.
Not even for me?
No. I'll bail you out. I'll bail you out. Gotta have someone out here for you. But I mean, I want to know what I'm getting into before I get into it. Anybody can be fake for half an hour. Anybody can fake it for a week. Just like at work, when your boss says, okay, we got to crack down and we got to start, up in production, do more work, whatever. You fake it for about a week, and then everything goes right back to the way it was. I want to see how long people are fake. I want to see the real then. Because once you get a couple drinks in some of y'all, the true you comes out. Same with me. You get a couple drinks in me, and I have got to meet everybody.
Yep.
Everybody needs to know my name.
And that is my favorite part of Corby.
Right? So Rob and Jenna say trust. Absolutely. You want to get to know someone to where you can trust them. Do you know for a fact that they're not going to hurt you or during play?
Full of STDs.
Right?
I mean, I'm not going to be, we probably should. I need to see that STI test.
We're not at that point in society yet.
But condoms are always a must for us.
Right.
Always.
Exactly. But I mean, how do you know that when your dick goes in someone's mouth that they're not going to bite it?
Right. Exactly.
How do you know that they don't have a little razor blade on their tongue ring and it's going to slice you because they like the taste of blood? You don't know.
Or even your clit piercing. I've
been cut. I've been hurt. It's not fun. It takes you by surprise, and you're like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, well, what? What's wrong with you?" And they're sitting there all like, "Oh, I don't know." Like they knew. It's just shit happens. You gotta be able to trust that person. Yeah, Corey, you are late. So you missed a whole 45 minutes of talk. But I mean, you need to be able to trust the person that you're crawling into bed with or crawling in the back seat of the car with. You don't know what they're capable of. And there still are people out there like Jeffrey Dahmer. You've got to be safe in your community, and you got to let people know where you are. If I'm going outside to have a cigarette or to go pee in the yard, hey, honey, I'm going outside. I'm going with that person there. And then if I disappear, he knows the last person I was with. I mean, we all love those true crime murder mystery shit. And we all think it can't happen to us.
Oh, but it will.
It can. It really can. And that's why I like to sit back and I like to watch. And I want to pick out who the serial killers are.
I'll be the first one dead because I talk to everybody.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you have a pit bull and you answer your door, your pit bull is going to run out to say hi to that stranger, not to go bark at them or scare them. He's going to go out and say hi and not protect you. You're going to bend over to get your dog and then they knock you over with a bat. It's like, he is my pit bull. He's going to run out and say, hi, how are you doing? Would you like to steal our shit? So.
But I can also be a pit bull too.
Yes. You can be the guard dog. But yeah, I want to know what I'm getting into before I get into it. I want to watch. I love figuring out who people really are. Because a lot of you, I mean, Corey, for example, he kind of has that resting bitch face. And I could never fully read him. I'm like, are you mad? Are you happy? Are you enjoying yourself? Like, what? I couldn't read him, and it drove me nuts. And finally, at the luau, I saw him. I could see him. I could see past the eyebrows. He's got, those eyebrows that kind of peek up, and I can't do it. Anyway.
He's laughing at you.
Rob too. So we shared a look of consent for his partner and Travis. I actually saw him, and that I've known Corey for 4 years.
Yeah.
And finally, I could read him. So I like to figure people out. I like the mystery of who everybody is.
So ball's in your court now, Corey. Just saying.
So he said they are working on the house.
Awesome. Cool.
So it's good.
So we only got a few minutes left. 7:57. We're going to run a little bit over, but parallel play, what is it? Do you know what parallel play is?
I do not know what you're getting at with that.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay. Who knows what parallel play is? I know what parallel play is.
Because you looked it up.
I did. I knew what parallel play was before. In parallel play, if you're into parallel play, it's me and you on the bed. I'm watching my hand, don't worry. Another couple here. Another couple here. Another couple here. Another couple there.
It's an orgy.
It's an orgy, but we don't play with anybody else.
Okay.
We play with each other. That's it. It's hearing the sounds and the moans and it's one-on-one time for us, but for everybody else too.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But most women, me especially, I don't like hearing that sound. Because to me, that's just the fat slapping together. I don't like it.
But, I don't know how many of you guys are into parallel play. I would like to try it sometime. I think it'd be exciting. I may finish first and we can just sit back and watch. But, that's pretty much plain and simple what it is. You're not playing with anybody else. As you're parallel playing, you are playing with your partner or your fuck date, whatever.
Your partner at that time.
At that time, yeah. And I suggest everybody at least try it once. I want to. This is the first time she's even heard me talk about it. I think it'd be fun as hell.
No, that was an orgy. Never mind. I was going to say when we were at the Lux in Chicago, it started out as parallel play, but everybody was grabbing everybody on that bed.
The Lux,
so.
we want to go back to the Lux. Mm-hmm. Upstairs in the Lux, they have one king-size bed here and another king-size bed here. And
no, it was 4 beds. It was
it 4
queens
beds?
put together.
I thought it was 2 kings.
No, there were 4 beds put together to make one
giant
mega bed.
Big ass bed, and people were just
all over that shit.
It was fucking cool.
Yeah.
I definitely want to try that.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Well, we
to that.
did.
No,
we played on. Yeah, because somebody was grabbing me. I'm like, who's got my butt?
We stood off to the side.
No, we got on that bed because that's when they joined us, and then we moved and we went to a room.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I remember.
No.
You were drinking.
But I suggest people at least try it. And I think it'd be fun as hell just knowing that there's other people around us having sex too.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you got to say?
We've done it.
No, we have not.
It turned into an orgy.
No, we have not. So, definitely, if you guys get a chance to try parallel play, try it. It sounds hot as fuck. So, anyways, it's 8 o'clock, 8:01. I think we're going to scoot on out of here. I'm going to take everything upstairs so she can relax.
Yeah, I need to get back in my chair.
And go live on TikTok. If you guys want my TikTok, just send me a message. I'll send it to you. Anyways, it's been fun talking with you guys, not to you guys. Well, to you, yeah, we were talking to him.
This is not one of those, we're talking at you.
So, anyways, till next time, we will see everybody later. Everybody have a sexy night.
Bye.
Bye.